In the beginning, my wife Judith was just a regular person living a regular life. There was no sign of ill health, no family history indicating any of the problems that lay ahead. Judith was born into a musical family. She grew up in Winnipeg and studied political science at Carleton University. We were married in Jamaica, where she taught music for 8 years and adopted her very first dog. Back in Canada, she loved dogs, music and tennis, and worked hard at keeping fit. She did volunteer teaching at Douglas College in BC, and eventually the time came to retire from SFU. Sometime in 2014, I began to notice what seemed like insignificant lapses of memory. Judith had trouble paying bills online, preparing minutes for the tennis club, and, on one occasion, could not find her way home in the car at night. She was already in her 70s, so this seemed no more than age-related slowdowns. Then, in mid-2015, on a family beach holiday, Judith could not remember the names of family members who had just been with us at dinner. Now we were alarmed, and after testing, the neurologist diagnosed Alzheimer's. Judith seemed relieved to know that her problem was diagnosed, but did not understand the long-term implications at that time. Because of other health problems, it was decided that it might be better if she were in a nursing facility rather than continue to live at home. In the spring of 2017, Judith was admitted to the Inglewood Care Centre in West Vancouver. It was then she realized what life was going to be like. I will never ever forget her words as we walked around the care center on the first day. To this day, those words still ring in my ear and haunt me. I vowed to be with her 7 days a week, so she would not feel abandoned, and even brought her home once a week to sleep overnight. In the meantime, I was lucky to find Rosanna, who has been an affectionate caregiver from the start. The staff at Inglewood were very supportive and attentive to Judith. They loved that she was musical and encouraged her to play and even give concerts on the care home piano. Like nearly all Alzheimer's patients, Judith was constantly saying, "I want to go home." I would often do this and let her play the piano and sing with Rosanna. A 1, a 2, a 3. Oh girls, excellent, excellent, very pleased. One day, the staff gently pointed out that Judith was never going to live at home again, that she would eventually regard the care center as her home, and that I was only confusing her by taking her home. The BC Alzheimer's Society was really supportive. They hosted workshops and seminars to help me understand how to work with the care center. I picked up all sorts of useful information, tips and videos, including a photo timeline, how to communicate with Judith and other patients, how to blend my activities into care center procedures. This education was essential and transforming. Inglewood was run as a for-profit care center, as opposed to other government-run not-for-profit centers in BC. Both care centers receive subsidies from the BC government. I never fully understood the difference until the COVID crisis, although I wondered why good staff would often resign to take identical jobs at other care homes. The simple reason was an increase of up to 35% in salary. Early in 2020, the operation of Inglewood was taken over by the Baptist Housing Organization of BC, and things began to change. The Baptists do this as a service to the community, with highly trained, dedicated management, and of course, not for profit. They make no distinction between race, religion, or background as far as patients are concerned, and work to preserve and improve the dignity and well-being of everyone in the care center. The care center staff can sense the winds of change. The phrase, "I want to go home," is still being heard, even from Judith, but there is a feeling of happiness that was not evident before. These pictures and videos were taken with Jovi, her favorite Inglewood caregiver, and also with Rosanna. Now, at last, Judith is beginning to regard Inglewood as her home. I now know what lies ahead, but do not dread it. I no longer worry about the future, because I know Judith is in good hands. Even as she has forgotten everyone's name, even after she can no longer walk, even after she can no longer talk, even as this awful disease runs its full course. This is how I will always remember my girl.